Hey, what's going on, creatures? Phenomenal Matt here, brought alongside Nick today. Um, this is our Fastlane reactions video, and I wanted to apologize to you guys why there was no skit at all this week, or very many videos up. That is because I've been busy working. That I didn't have time for a skit. I was hardly even like at home at night. Um, so that's why. There was not a skit up this week. If we can actually come up with ideas, this week, then we'll have a skit up this week. But anyway, the Fastlane reactions. I guess in the pre-show there was a six-man tag match, and it was Mojo Rawley, Benjamin, and Gable versus Ty Dillinger and Breezango. Breezango and Ty Dillinger picked up the win, but honestly, I didn't watch it because I literally had just gotten home from work at that time. I worked from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then I had to go to Walmart and everything. So, shit like that just happened. This video will be up later today. It actually is February, what, 12th? Yeah. Yeah, February 12th,
It's March
2018. Yeah, that's what I meant, not February. Wow. Good correcting me. Good correcting me. It's March 12th, 2018. Um, and tomorrow actually marks 2 years that we actually went to a WWE live event out in Hershey. But anyway, so that's so what happened after that match was that the main show began, and it started off in a great match with Rusev Day taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. And Shinsuke Nakamura made it Nakamura Day after he hit the Kinshasa and won. And then, that match was pretty sweet, but Rusev kind of was getting over as a babyface, and then all of a sudden he turned heel again for some weird reason. And then we had a tag team women's match. It was Becky Lynch and, Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. That match kicked some ass. I don't know. I was in the bathroom at that time. Or, yeah, I think I was in the bathroom, probably taking a shower or something. But, it was, I heard that was a pretty good match. After I came out of the bathroom, the tag team title match was on. And that match was getting even further into being great. So these matches just kept building up. But, oh wait, I skipped over the Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode match for the United States title. We ended up getting a new U.S. champion there. As Randy Orton ended up winning the United States title from Bobby Roode. But also, in that tag title match, it was disqualified, which meant that the Usos kept the tag titles after the Bludgeon Brothers finally swung the hammers at the Usos and the New Day. And then there was the Women's Championship match between Charlotte and Ruby Riott. And there were some interferences by the Riot Squad. And then both teams, because eventually Becky Lynch and Naomi came out to be alongside Charlotte. And then eventually both teams got themselves kicked out and into the back. And then Charlotte made Ruby Riott kicked out, or tap out to the friggin' figure eight. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm completely jet lagged right now with all this working that I'm doing, and I go into work tonight at 4. It's just gonna be really crazy. These vlogs over the next couple weeks are gonna be really crazy, and then eventually all this will end up going back up and everything after my next surgery. It's not like I'm gonna stop, no, but obviously it's gonna be a little bit harder, but I'm still gonna do it. But yeah, Charlotte retained the title. People thought that Carmella was going to cash in. I seriously thought she was. But then out came a debuting Asuka on SmackDown Live. And she challenged Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Wait, when did she go from Raw to SmackDown?
She just went yesterday. She was probably the only one before this whole new superstar shakeup thing that's gonna happen to go to SmackDown. I personally think that some stars on SmackDown are gonna stay, but some stars that need to go are like Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, and shit like
Actually,
that.
no, Finn Balor needs to get the title that he never lost.
Well, that is true, but here's one thing as well. AJ Styles have pointed it out. SmackDown builds their superstars. And then once they get good enough, Raw will take them back. That's just how it works, but eventually we'll all see what plays through here. And then we had the main event, the best match of the night. It was John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And this match it started off with John Cena hitting multiple finishers, like 4 attitude adjustments to Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And then AJ was probably the one who ended up outsmarting him. Because AJ and Cena have had feuds before, and AJ knew, yep, he's going to try to do this to me, outsmart him. And so they ended up fighting back and forth, and then eventually Cena was taken down. AJ was put through the announce table by Cena later on in the match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were, it seemed like that they were working together for a little bit, and then Sami Zayn laid down on the mat for KO to get the 3 count, and then Kevin Owens couldn't trust it, and so then he tried to roll up Kevin, and Kevin only got to 2 count. And then once a lot of that was happening, it all started building up with finishers again. Baron Corbin was hit with an attitude adjustment on the steel steps. And then John Cena was hit with a pop-up power bomb, and then AJ Styles hit a phenomenal forearm to Kevin Owens to get the 1, 2, 3 and retain the WWE Championship. There was also some interference by Shane McMahon in there. Kevin Owens accidentally super kicked Shane because Sammy was in the way and moved himself, and then so Shane pulled the referee out on KO after he hit a pop-up power bomb. What was it, Dolph Ziggler, I believe. And then Sami Zayn was going, or no, he pulled Kevin Owens out. And then Sami Zayn was going for a pinfall, and Shane pulled the referee out.
No, he pulled the referee out whenever Kevin Owens was pinning.
Alright, yeah.
But whenever Sammy was pinning, he pulled Sammy out.
Yep. He just let me know. Like I said, I'm insanely tired. But overall, though, like I said, best match of the night. AJ keeps his championship. Him and Nakamura main event WrestleMania. And
John Cena
obviously,
there's no opportunity for him at WrestleMania.
And John Cena was sitting there. He was kind of pissed. He pushed the camera out of the way. Because he sits there and he thinks that there is no other opportunity at WrestleMania because Vince said no about the whole thing with Undertaker because Undertaker's old. And his body ain't going to be able to hold up much anymore in that ring. Especially with how many matches and shit he's had over the years and him growing up, and now it was rumored that Rey Mysterio was going to face him. But alright, here's one thing. Rey Mysterio is now injured. He just wrestled for Japan and just got injured. But here's one person that's coming back from the injury list that could end up being John Cena's opponent, or at least in my opinion, could end up being Cena's opponent at WrestleMania. Jeff Hardy. John Cena can end up coming out on Raw tonight and say that he has no opponent for WrestleMania, and then next thing you know, No More Words lights up, and Jeff Hardy's out in the ring and challenges Cena to WrestleMania. That would be an awesome match that everybody would probably love to see at Mania. It's only happened once, and I hope it happens again. But anyway, so it's Styles vs Nakamura. It's gonna be probably the first 5-star match in a really, really long time. Let's hope that it does good.
And we
As
all
Styles
already
vs
know
Nakamura.
that Roman Reigns' match is going to be the main event because...
Well, yeah, we all know that Roman Reigns' match is going to be the last match, but the best match of the night will be Styles vs Nakamura for the WWE
or
title.
John Cena versus Jeff Hardy, though.
It depends if John Cena would have Jeff Hardy as an opponent. I'm just saying that's a suggestion.
Because
He thinks
Cena,
that he's out of options.
And plus, on Raw Talk a few weeks ago, Cena was saying that what's WrestleMania without him on it?
Yeah.
He's been on every WrestleMania.
Yeah, John Cena's been at like every WrestleMania since his debut, and now him saying that he doesn't have a WrestleMania match this year, it's kind of like AJ saying that he didn't have a WrestleMania match last year. They'll find a way to build it up. John Cena's a free agent, so he can go to Raw or SmackDown, but I believe that Jeff Hardy's going to call him out tonight on Raw, which I might miss out on because I got to go to work, and I work until 10 o'clock. And then, so once all that happens, I'll see how well it goes on YouTube and everything, just to check it all out. And then, well, like I said, it would be the first 5-star match in a little while, and know exactly where it is because Styles vs Nakamura. Let's hope it has a great build-up like it did at Wrestle Kingdom 10. Before AJ Styles left for the WWE. Anyway, so enough hearing me ramble and everything like that. Gotta get tomorrow's vlog going for you guys. So here's today's. Alright. Anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, aim the target to shoot that like button. Do not forget to turn on my post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I'll see all you creatures in the next one. I'm out.